Amanda. How are you doing? Here, let's go to just chatting scene while we, Oh no, actually, yeah, I have to set up a little bit first. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. Oh, I'm so sorry, but I'm really glad to be here. It's so nice to have your company. Okay, let's get started. We're working on some nature stuff today, so we'll be doing Stephanie's request from the Facebook art request for the leaderboard. Wanted it in watercolor with some Polaroid and wanted the northern lights. And then after that, if we have some time, which we likely will, May wanted a purple butterfly in a circle. So that's our agenda today. Oh no, I'm really sorry to hear about that. That sucks. I hope he feels better soon. But yeah, hopefully I can, you know, get some chill vibes going, some artwork and all that. Can you hear the music by any chance? Just wanted to double check that. We're not torturing the cute animals. What are you talking about, Anka? We're paying respects to them. Hey, May May. May, it's so good to see you. All right. You can't hear the music yet. Wait, what? That's odd. Hold on. You should definitely be able to hear some music on this scene. That's very strange. I have music going on. Well, now it's transitioning to another song. Hi, is that India? What's up? Oh, also, if you didn't know, every person that stops by an art stream gets badges for their team. So let me make sure I get that stuff for all of you. Yeah, can you hear that? There's some like lo-fi in the background. So we have Amanda. Amanda, can you remind me what team you're in? Everybody gets 3 badges for art streams. All you hear is me? Oh. Wait. Can you all not hear this background music? You're in Penguins! Okay. Roll call while we're over here. Okay, let's go to the... We're here and we're chatting anyway. Penguinos! Manda was the first one in. After Manda was Anka. Anka, these are your first badges for the month as well. Anka, you're in Foxes, correct? Foxes get 3. After Anka is India. India was playing with us earlier, so I know India's here with cats. It's supposed to be low. The music should be lower than me. Personally, as someone who's autistic, I don't like when there's like battling. Like, how low is low? I should be the predominant voice, and then the background music should be background, because it's a lot of like over-sensory stimulation, in my opinion, for people, and I know that there's a lot of autistic folk in our community, and I don't want to overstimulate them. It's actually still a little loud for me. The mixer is saying that it's playing at half point. So if I turn it up, that's how loud it is. Merchie! We're giving out badges for right now. For people who are strolling on in. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Now, yeah, the mixer's saying that this one, my voice is the same as the background, but I don't know. Is it still lower than me? The mixer just might be weird. Oh yeah, Murchie, that's awesome. You had to mute something else? Yeah, well, because the background music's meant to be background. There's another song queuing up here, so it like fades in and fades out. The music's louder than I am. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't want the music to be louder than me. I'm gonna bring it back down to what it was. Yeah, I do not want that. I want it to be in the background. Like right here-ish. Well, this is also a slower song. Let me go to the one before that. Here we go. Hi, David. Thank you. Yeah, there was a little bit of discourse on if there was music at all, and I'm like, well, I don't want you to not know if there's music. There should be music, but shouldn't be like a question, you know what I mean? So yeah, today we're gonna do Northern Lights for Stephanie and a butterfly for May, but May is actually here, so maybe we'll start with May's request first. Unless I miss Stephanie. Does anyone see Stephanie in chat? So music was at, yeah, Anka, I want it low. I want it to be there, but like low as a background sound, and I don't want it to be at my actual volume. But I want you to all know that there is music, if that makes sense. But it's my personal opinion that I think the streamer's voice should be the more predominant thing and not the music, because then it's like competing for attention when it comes to like stimulation. Bye India, thanks for dropping in. Oh, there you are, Stephanie. Hi. So we can start with Stephanie's because Stephanie was number 1, and then we'll do May's right after. But where was I? India popped in to say hi, so India gets... Did I give it for Anka? I did give for Anka. Okay, India. So then there's India, and then India after that was May. May also said she couldn't hear anything at all. So I was like, what? May is in Team Dogs, like Stephanie. Cool. So we got May. And then we have David from Raccoons. Oh, these are David's first. David, I know you said you'd be in and out, but do you think you could get the shares going to the groups? If not, that's fine, and I'll let someone else hopefully get it. I don't know if they will. It sounds good now. This is where it was before. I put it exactly where it was at the beginning of the stream. So is this actually okay, or do I need to bump it up again, or I don't know. It's very odd to me that everyone was like, there's no music. And then when I put it back to what it was, you are all fine with it. Ooh, cleaning and seasoning. Ooh, pans! Thank you. I will let them know in admin that shares are being worked on. David is getting shares for tonight. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. I was like freaking out for a bit. It's been a while since I've been doing it. Stephanie is here. Let's see. David, Stephanie. India saying taking a shower. Oh, your headphone volume got turned down a bit? Oh, okay. Just everyone had their volume low. Understandable, understandable. Okie dokie schmokies. So, it's been a while since I've done a YouTube stream. I have a folder for all of my extra papers and whatnot. Since it is watercolor, we are gonna have to pull those out. Oh heck, where on earth? Oh, right, I'm coming back, I'm coming back. I got my handy dandy art supplies. I just found my pens and I had to go grab. Are you not a Ko-fi supporter anymore? You might be a supporter, but not at $5. So I had to remember. I said if you're trying to, oh shoot, what the heck? Remember I told you this morning that if your discount isn't working, it's likely because you're not at the $5 tier. You're at the $3 tier. So I'll give you a code to work if that's the case. Yeah. Yeah. So are you trying to get the commissions in right now? Is that what the issue is? Thank you, David. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's see. So we might have to do some frisking today. Hi, welcome back. We haven't gotten started yet. We were just trying to troubleshoot sound for a while. So I'm taking out some watercolors. I use Winston and New Tints. Frisking. Yes. Latex that does not... How to put it? Yeah, it's liquid latex. That when it dries, it keeps things from getting wet. We're getting frisky tonight, yeah. Frisking looks like this. And it's a tube. Then when you pull it, this liquid comes out, and then you can be more detail oriented with your watercolors. We have to be very careful to take care of them properly. If you like try to put it away and you're not, see how in the middle there's like a little needle? If you don't put it in there, it's gonna dry up the whole bottle. You don't want that. All right. Yeah, you gotta make sure. David, this is still family friendly here, sir. In fact, India is in the chat and is 13, so like, slow your roll for a second. Just 1 second, though. I'm trying to decide my artistic weapon of choice. Always very hard to decide. You know, actually for Northern Lights, because let me look at some references. I think we're just gonna go straight into painting in layers, which is very unusual for me. Usually I do like line art and stuff like that, but oh my gosh, India, please. Sanitizer. India. Okay. Woo. All right. So I'm seeing lots of colors. So Stephanie, when you think of Northern Lights, what colors do you think of? Because there's quite a bit. The Northern Lights in Alaska, right? Yeah. Aren't this pretty? I honestly have never done this before, so I'm really curious how it's gonna turn out. We might have to do several attempts at it. So you're seeing attempt number 1. Actually, I don't know if we're gonna do some frisking here. Because it's blended. It almost seems like while the paint is wet, you kind of like scrape upwards with like white. I might have to do like white acrylic over it. Yeah, well, I see blue, green, purples, pinks, yellows. So I just wondered what Stephanie's vision of a northern light is. Yeah, anywhere close to the northern poles, basically. Russia. Yeah. I didn't know what to eat for dinner, so I just tossed some arugula together and put one of David's hot dogs. Or one of the hot dogs that David gave me. It's pretty good, salted. Oh yeah, I would say San Francisco, you can see them sometimes. I have not finished those. I've been trying to not eat things that are super fatty. Even after this one, I ate 2 hot dogs today. There's still 2 left. What did everyone else have for dinner? Okay, yeah, so you think of light green, light blue, purples, and pinks. So you're thinking more of like these sets. Cool. You don't know what I'm looking at, but I am looking at references right now. Lamb, oh my god. I'm munching on greens like a rabbit. Oh yeah, if Nat's gonna be making lamb with those pans, you probably should get to seasoning them soon. Cold cut veggies and grilled turkey sandwich. That sounds very healthy and I'm very proud of you. Oh yeah, I forgot I snuck some bell peppers in here. Oh, when is church over? May, did you need me to make you a code? I'll go ahead and send you a code to use. Well, let me make sure. Hold on, hold on. You're saying that you're a supporter, right? You probably are under my favorite. No? Are you under Jello? No. What on earth? Yeah, you're Jello. You're active, yeah, so I'll give it to you. Let me make a... discount. Add discount. Okay, I'm sending you one to use right now, all right, May? Oh, did you hear back from... There you go. Don't share that with anybody, okay? Turkey, vegetables, and mashed potatoes. I'm so glad everybody's having proper proteins and a balanced meal. Look at all of you doing the thing. I'm super weirded out. Like, I made templates for these things. And I'm not sure where they went. It's very bothersome. Oh, you know what? This is a great time for me to use some of the colored pencils with the watercolors. Tacos. Tacos sound good. So we got like the pinks, blues, purples, greens, yellows. We can use that to kind of like space it out a bit for the northern lights, and then the rest will be paint. Maybe a little bit of white. But really, we should be using the white of the paper. I don't know. Ooh. I have some old expired makeup as well. And that could be useful for watercolors for like the sparkles. I also have edible glitter. This is usually used for baking, but I have this in gold. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Tacos are amazing. Okay. Haha! I found the 3x3, and I found an old... Yeah, that works. This was like a... I messed up on this one, but I kept it because I thought it'd make a good template, and in this case, it does, because my other one went missing. And then we have our little thing to put that on. So sorry, it's been such a long time since I've done I've done art on YouTube. I'm so used to the digital art streams for the Ko-fi supporters now. Edible glitter and everything, yes! Oh my gosh, I have silver one too, which I think might be better for this, but I could only find my gold one, but we'll see. I am more of a gold girl, personally. Okay, let me get Lada. Okay, we got water. We got napkins. This feels like more of a crafty, traditional arts dream. Fun. Word, Angie on YouTube, what's good? Hey, John Delwo is here. John from Cats. Lots of cats in here. Lots of cool cats, you could say. I also had that hormone-enriched cow's milk. Listen. Calcium, am I right? Yeah. This Sunday I'm working on emotes for Michelle. Not emotes. I'm working on Michelle's new logo because she doesn't play Pokemon or Animal Crossing, so she needs a new logo. But she wants me to do 2 of her characters in chibi style. Hopefully she'll send me the references for her character soon, because I don't think I received them, but we'll see, we'll see. What's good? Yes, the cats. There's so many cats in here. So many. Amanda's the only penguin. David's the only raccoon. Stephanie and May are pupperinos. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so here we are. Da-da-da-da. Remember, everybody, for digital art streams, you could sub on... Oh my gosh, what have I done? You could sub on Ko-fi, which is right over here. You can use this QR code if you do not want to follow through the link tree. I do recommend stopping by on the pin comment, which does not exist yet. Way to go, me. I think it's gonna be a while until we're like back into the show of things here on YouTube. Apologies. All right, linktree./ here we go. So that should be it. Yep, that's the one. Those are all my links. The first link for that one, if you want to subscribe monthly, obviously I am talking to the adults in the room. If you are a minor, please do not spend your parents' money without their permission. This is a monthly subscription that has a whole bunch of perks, like 30% off of commissions, just like May just received, as well as exclusive digital art streams instead of the traditional ones. So you'd see my iPad and all the stuff we're doing. And coloring pages every month. Commissions are live, right? Yeah, they can be. Would you like me to do yours? If it's digitally done, which I would likely need to do that for you, so you could print that out and then put it up, it would be on Sundays. Just a reminder, if you're new to the YouTube, I am a streamer on Facebook Gaming and on Twitch. I also take commissions on Ko-fi. Today I'm making a request from Facebook Gaming. I'm making 2. You can check out the link tree in the pinned comment to see where else you can find me. But also, if you are making any donations via Ko-fi, they will not show up on the stream today. This stream does not have a monetary value, as I am not... These are from the leaderboard. They're just for fun. I'm not sending them out physically, nor any of that. I'm just sending a photo, and this is just a simple thank you to the active people in the community. All right? So May, if you are purchasing it right now, it will not show up on the overlay at this very moment, but I would definitely appreciate your support because we do have some bills coming up on the down low. So yeah, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, we'll do yours. Traditional art stream requests and traditional commissions are done on YouTube for public. And then the digital art requests like yours and Michelle are done on Sundays. Also on YouTube, but privately. Does that make sense? Okie dokie, Smokey. Okay, so first of all, let's just go straight into this. We're gonna measure some out. We're gonna need to get some clean watercolor paper. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just snap some of this. Just double checking a few things. I should share this to Twitter. Hold on. Now that we're actually drawing. Goodness, what happened to the lighting? It was like fine earlier. Let's make it a little bit more. I don't even know anymore. I feel like a scrub. Artists on Twitter. Art stream. Tweet. David, thank you so much for grabbing the shares and making sure it was put in all of the proper places. I do see it in the after hours group. Thank you so much. All right. So, I'm using this as a template, so I'm gonna need a pencil, some scissors. Got a lot of stuff. This is actually the side I want the painting on. You want to use my font? Like the one that says for digital art stream sub on? I mean, I'm okay with that, but is that really what you want it to look like? Think about what kind of art or what kind of font you want, and then we'll work on your own unique kind of like lettering for your compositions. As long as it's not something that is like not commercial and you're asking me to use that font, you know? But I do calligraphy, so I figured I would just freehand it anyway, which is why they're priced the way that they are. So for yours, since it's just for personal use, I would go for the emote / non-commercial, and then I would do 2 add-ons so that it's 3 total, okay? I just realized that the background is paper. Yeah! The entire stream is paper, stickers, and like paint. So the the Facebook setup that you all are most familiar with, this background is paper, it's the same one. And then the stream labels at the top that show who is the most recent Ko-fi dono or who, you know, all of that stuff, that's paint. Like paint smears or strokes. Paint strokes smears, ew. Yeah. And then my logo is a sticker. If y'all didn't realize that, the Shenanigans logo is actually a sticker. Okay. We got this Polaroid down. Cool, cool. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, don't apologize. That's totally fine. I don't know what you're apologizing for, Maymay. Let's straighten this out a little bit. Cool. And let's get some washi tape in. There's this new washi tape that Marcus got me. I want to try it out. I'm totally not fumbling around because when we clean things, I don't know where my stuff is anymore. That's totally not what's happening here. May, no worries, hun. I have to say, too, like, ever since we talked before, like, I can tell you've been really working on being more thoughtful with your words and your actions, and you've been doing really great. You've also had to make some really hard choices lately, but I think all things considered, they were good choices for the safety of others, but also yourself. And sometimes, even though those choices are simple, they're not easy to do and to follow through with. Also, who we are as people changes as time goes on, right? So even though you feel like something might not be for you at this moment, take these things as a learning opportunity, and you never know where life might lead you. I actually think the opportunity that you're thinking of right now that we talked about is a really, really good fit for you. And it wasn't something I quite even considered, but I really hope that things work out. And I know you're really stressed right now, but I think that's going to be really awesome. What's up, Fam Bam? So let me make sure I have the roll call correct. If I do not call your name, please let Teacher Angie know that you are here for roll call. I have Stephanie here. I have John Doe Woe. I have India who popped by. I have Manda, Anka, May, and David. Did I miss anybody? Even when I'm a streamer, I can't like give up some teachery things. I have like a whole class roll call sheet. It's the leaderboard. You gotta finish some art? Okay, India, sounds good. We can art together if you'd like. That's what these are kind of set up for. So like you could put me in the background if you want, but if you feel like it's too distracting, I totally understand. So we're gonna washi tape this down until we are left with the 3x3 art grid here. And we're just gonna go ham. We're just gonna go for it. This is the first time using this washi tape. It was given to me by Marcus. So, oh, I can already tell it's not holding up very well. So I'm gonna give it one more rub on the bottom. Did you see that? It like peeled upwards. So you wanna make sure that it's really nice and tight so that there's no seepage on the bottom. Makes me a little nervous, but we will definitely try it out. Okay. If I wanted like trees, birds, mountains, and flowers, it's separated. What do you mean by separated? You mean different layers? Yes, but you would not be receiving the layers. You would be receiving the final product. Or do you mean, is it an extra? So typically when people commission me, May, why don't you just tell me what you want and then I'll help you with the order. Because are you wanting like people in it? Because yeah, a background like what you're describing would be extra, but if you're just wanting the background, you can just keep it as is if I don't need to worry about doing a foreground or a midground, you know what I mean? It's an add-on? Yes, depending on what else you're asking for. Okay. I'm feeling like looking at this, I'm gonna really want some like acrylics, like a white acrylic of some sort. Oh, I kind of like this one. Like a combination of that one and this one. Okay, let's start with some nice light blues and greens first. There we go. Yeah. Whatever you need to do. Mm-hmm. I think working with the lights first and kind of like just mapping it out. Oh, this is really light. So the thing is, these need to be in layers. And I want kind of a blended effect. So I'm kind of making like the underneath like rainbow scratch paper first, if you're familiar with those. So let's see, yeah. I also want to get some greens in. That's black and white. We're gonna keep that on the side. Too many palettes to work through. It's yellows. I don't think we can. I mean, we can, but I don't think I want to put those in. Ah, yes, the greens. The greens. This is the first time I'm attempting something like this, but just looking at this, I feel like I gotta do it in like layers of some sort. Ooh, purple amethyst scheme, like the actual gems. Some trees, mountains, flowers. Yeah, okay. So see, with those, the background and the elements you're describing are the main thing. It's not really like an add-on. So you can just go ahead and do each of those as their own. If you would like to do it to tip me, if you think it's underpriced, then that's a totally different thing. But like, for example, when Manda was asking for something for her parents' anniversary, there were people in the front, and then there was a background involved. And so where there, the background was an extra like $40. But here you're like, I want the trees to be like their own thing. I just want trees and a dove, right? Like they're the main part of the thing in like a book. Like it's more of like a... It's not like a photo recreation. I think you're wanting more like graphic stuff, kind of like the washi tape you see up here. But yeah, thanks for asking. I'd rather somebody ask than people assume and then they're unsure. That's the thing, is that art is so... what's the word? Versatile, that people's visions... My job is to make your visions come to life. And that everyone's vision is a little bit different. Right, so your mom's, yeah, when you wanted the entire family, right, like extra people, so it's like I would have taken the first two for free, and then each individual person would have been an extra. And then, especially because backgrounds can have things like perspective, that's where it really like gets iffy. Like, see here, if you're like asking for just kind of like stuff like mismatched around and like a graphic design kind of thing, that doesn't really, how do I say this? It's not like I have to think about mathing perspective. Once perspective's involved, I'm like, yeah, I need like $40 more. Even if it's something like stairs or like chairs in the background at a restaurant, or like that's really, it's very difficult. Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. Watercolor, if you try to do everything all at once, it's gonna get really icky mucky and it's gonna turn absolutely gray. So I'm just kind of letting this dry because that's like the first layer. In the meantime, I think I'm actually gonna go and look for like my white paint because I would want it to, once it kind of settles, I want to test this and see if this washi tape is doing its job because it's peeling up in places and it makes me really nervous. I wouldn't want to continue with this washi tape if it's not holding down like it's supposed to. So once it's dry, I'll peel up and see how the background was. And then I can make that the new template because I think it's really cute. And I'll just redo it. Bum bum bum, bada bum. But yeah, there's a few things I can do, but most of the stuff I see with the Northern Lights, I think I'd feel more comfortable with like a white acrylic up top and then taking like my finger or like a dry bristle brush and then smearing it while it's wet in order to get the effects that we want. And then kind of doing like a silhouette of trees on the bottom sort of thing. So congrats, we're literally, let's chat for a bit because we're in the area where we're like quite literally have to just wait for paint to dry. I can guarantee you if you try to like work on this and create shapes while the like wet on wet, it's not gonna work. Unless you're going for the colors blending together like we're going right now and you're trying to like actually have shapes, you have to wait for it to dry. Words would be extra? Mei, if you feel like you want to pay me more, you can just click if you'd like, but no. Like, your, like, one of them's gonna be extra, actually. So if you're like, I want to focus on, like, calligraphy and, like, here are the words, and then the other stuff is the background. That's, like, one thing. Because calligraphy is also a different art on its own, too. And it sounds like you want me to, like, cater a font to, like, what you'd like. That makes sense. Before you press send, show me what you got in the private DM so I can be like, okay. I don't want you having to like overpay or underpay, you know? Yeah. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It's still wet. Ah, no. Hurry up and dry. That's the only thing about watercolors. I'm so impatient. These are some pretty colors, though. Blow on it. When you blow on watercolors, it actually moves the pigments around, which is not really what I'm looking for right now. I'm actually in a very hot room, so... Sometimes people use hair dryers, but I don't want to, like, do that. But it's, like, kind of worse than just blowing on it. Blowing on it is when you want a very specific texture of, like, the paint, like, being pushed around. And here we just kind of want them, like, meshing together, if that makes sense. I see. Yeah, May, I'm taking a look at it. Yeah, there's not, like, people there, so your background is fine. But But if you want words on it, then yeah, I think it would be an additional. You would either add the background or you would add the text, but either way, it's the same price. No worries. I mean, I'm literally sitting here just like waiting. So show me what you have selected on Ko-fi, like a screenshot of what you have selected right now. I appreciate you making sure that it's proper compensation, because not a lot of people do that, and that's really nice of you. Your request is a little bit different than my usual ones, so it's like trying to figure out. So let's see, emotes, non-commercial art. So you would add 2 emotes for that. If we make a font together, I'm okay with just you adding that one extra and not like for all of them. Because if we spend time to create a font that you like on like, yeah. Just check one more. Because if we make it a font, then I'm not gonna be, it's basically the extra one would be my time for creating a font for you. And then we can use that font across all 3 of the binders, if that's okay. Unless you want 3 different fonts per thing, which I don't think is what you wanted to do. You want it to look the same, right? Oh. It's kind of working. I don't know why it's like pulling up. Let me see how the bottom did. Yeah, this is all right. I just need to push it back down again. Maybe the residue on this washi tape is what's keeping it from like bleeding underneath. My God. Spooky scary, why are you coming up? Stop that. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Korean? Yeah. Wait, do you want me to make Korean letters, not English? I was thinking you wanted me to do English. If I was gonna have to do Korean characters, I'm gonna have to like definitely just do that by hand each time. I don't know how to make a foreign language text font. Or is it English and Korean? Sorry, I'm just trying to understand. Okay, so I'm adding some more. I mean, I can. It's just that's extra effort. That's like a language I don't know. I can research it, but if you're gonna have me do Korean as well, I would tack on another one, because I would have to research it and then sit there and like make sure that my it's like we would be making the English font together, and that's already one extra, and then we're doing it for 3 books, right? Healing. Yeah. Is there a reason you wanted it in Korean? Is the church you go to, do they... 4 boxes. Yes, correct. If that's your vision and that's what you want, yeah, I would have to work on doing all that. That's a little bit more than I had initially thought. Yeah, I'm glad you're asking, because yours is such a unique request. And I'm totes down to do it for you. It just is something that would take a little bit extra effort. Oh, cool. Yeah. That's neat. I didn't know that. So right now I'm kind of bringing like a darker blue for the top part of like the night sky sort of thing. No worries, no worries. I think that's awesome. Do you know how to read Korean then, May? That could be really fun to learn together. So 2 for the extra books and then 2 for the... Yeah, and then you get the 30% discount. So don't forget to put that code in, okay? That's neat. That's actually super exciting. I want this like middle part to be a little bit more on the like pink side. Yeah, you quite literally did not grow up listening to Korean. That's gonna be impressive of you to pick up that language, but it's not something you would just inherently learn overnight. Yeah, definitely don't be too hard on yourself for that one. Are these still the same friends you were talking about last time? Okay, we got a gradient at the top to make the top part darker. The bottom part's gonna be lighter. La, 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 la. I'm gonna do like a wash on the top part here. Gonna dry the brush and then kind of like brush in the dark from the top. Very like, it's still wet on wet because I still want it to blend a little bit. I think the key here is really when it dries and then putting the black underneath. There are some areas where It's very, very saturated. Yeah, we want the like color to pop. You can see my ring light. That's so funny. We kind of want to have it like these cloud-like what's it called? So I'm gonna wet it to activate the pigments. There we go. That's some of the greens I want. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna tear off some of my napkin. And then pat it so that it creates like the lighter parts. Hi, Pink! 3 badges for duckies. Pink Baloo has come into art class. Ducks. Pink Baloo. Welcome. Yeah, we're doing the first layer. So watercolor, sometimes we just gotta go in layers, you know what I mean? Give you badges. I'm giving you the badges. Here's your badge. And now we wait. And now we sit here and we chat and we wait and we wait and we wait. I'm a little nervous. This is the first time I'm using this washi tape, so I'm not very confident in its ability to keep the paint out. I feel like there might be a lot of like bleeding, especially for a piece like this one, but we will certainly see. Melissa, hello! Thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. That's so fun how it, like, goes over the actual painting like that. That's so awesome. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Is this your first time here, or are you familiar with my content on Twitch or Facebook? I'll put you in over here. We do badges for engagement, and so everyone that drops by the art stream gets 3 badges for their team. Is there an animal that you like? We have animal teams. Nora here is in Team Ducks. We have a bunch of team dogs and cats and raccoons in chat as well. Cats. All right, you got it. You caught me in an awkward predicament where I'm just waiting for the paint to dry. This is the first time I'm trying Northern Lights with watercolors. So my strategy is to do the lighter colors first, just like you typically do with watercolors. And then once it's dry, because I don't want to do the trees. I don't want to do the trees until this is dry, otherwise it's going to make everything look like mud. I'll do that, and then I'll kind of go in with, yeah. You know, actually, this might be fun to do while it's wet. I have, like, expired makeup. I'm wondering if I could just... It's kind of taboo to use your finger with watercolor because your finger has, oils. But I don't want to use my nice Winsor Newton ones on makeup, expired makeup. And with the With the northern lights anyway, there are places where it displaces the color, so I think it'll work out anywho's. Oh, that's interesting. This is an experimental watercolor art stream, if you will. We're just playing around. Champagne. You love watercolor? I do too. This one is definitely one of my more experimental ones. This is the first time you're coming in for a lot of firsts. I do like this glitter up here. Let me see if I have a cheap paintbrush. Brah. I'm scared. I don't want to ruin my poor paintbrushes. I'm just gonna do it. We got edible glitter in here. How did you find me? Did you find me from my other content, or did you just happen to see me live on YouTube today? Just gotta make sure I'm washing these really, really well. Oh goodness, it's so... I have such a problem at glitter. I used to like bedazzle and jewel everything when I was in high school. I'm no longer in high school. Not even college anymore. But... Oh, friend Stephanie! How do you know Stephanie? Oh god, I'm gonna regret this, but I'm tapping the glitter into my hand. I'm gonna have so much regret. So much regret! It's so much! It's so much. I'm regretting spaghetti. We're just gonna Salt Bay it. Oh my god. You know what's fun about art is sometimes you just gotta be experimental with things and just go with the flow. This is looking some like abstract art that you'd see hung up on like hotel room lobby walls. Or like the doctor's office and they're like, yes, we fancy. Art is expression. And we gotta have fun with it. You're a good friend! That's awesome. Stephanie has a lot of art requests because she's so active in our community. This water, because of all the glitter, is looking like some potion I want to slurp up. Please do not... I repeat, do not eat... Do not eat paint. Paint, no for Edie. Okay. Cool, cool. I can slow my roll here for a sec. Oh no, I really don't think this washi tape is holding up very well. I do not recommend this one. I think Marcus bought it from like the 99-cent store. This adhesive just ain't cutting it. Do not recommend this coffee one. The one I have listed on my Amazon shopping place, though, I do recommend. Those are the ones I typically use. I don't know why I felt so daring to try so many different things at the same time. How long have you two known each other, if you don't mind me asking? If it's too personal, you don't have to share either. We're gonna try making this look like a sky or something. See, the trick here is now we gotta bring up the contrasts. I'm probably gonna need a smaller brush as well. Let's use this brush. 15 years, that's such a long time. That is a very, very long time. See, so if we are gonna go in with like some white after the fact, there's gotta be a little bit of contrast here to like make it all make sense. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you all enjoy it, because definitely this is meant for you. So if you don't like it, we're gonna have to redo it. This is really a like trust the process thing, but to be honest, I'm kind of testing out what the process is right now, which is really exciting. I think that like if you get too like stuck in your comfort zones and you don't try something new, like the art kind of like loses its its life. Gotta think about value as well. So contrast to be like, okay, what are these? We are trying to go for like northern lights, right? So that's why I'm continuously putting blue at the top to try to like bring that night sky in. Hi, Chance! Welcome in. Oh, you know what? I think I liked that. That was nice. Kind of like a darker shade of what's underneath so it doesn't just get completely lost. I think we're losing a lot of like the magenta and like the purple, so I'm gonna like add them back in by tapping it in. And then we're gonna push it back out again. This whole piece is just a lot of trial and error. A little bit more of the light blues here at the top. No panic, we're not panicking. It's still wet, so oh god, it just stayed on my hand. Hold on. It's getting everywhere. Oh no. What a rookie mistake. I'm having too much fun with glitter. Marcus is gonna hate it. He's gonna like go to like the computer area and be like, Angie, what is this? Why did you do this? What were they making you do? We gotta get Chance Meow Meow in here as well for the badges. Nature's hard. Okay, so I'm seeing there's more blues here. Like, the sky itself is pretty close to black. But the edges are soft is what I got wrong. So I want to make sure that there is contrast so that we can kind of see. And it's like streaky, right? But also the dark purple. It's, yeah, I keep pulling blues. I want like a purple. I want like a very... That's still blue. Where are my dark purples? There we go. That's more like it. I want more of a purple vibe up here. Yes, more badges for Team Cats, exactly. This one I need to use a bigger brush because I'm trying to get these colors to blend together. But less water, because I want it more pigmented. to make the auras pop. So I can start shaping it. I feel like this is something that would have definitely been easier as like an acrylic, but I'm here now and I am in it for the challenge. Okay, so looking at the shapes here, and it kind of goes like that. Okay. Okay, that piece is very saturated, so it's not very effective anymore. So I'm gonna rip off another piece and then come pull. Decide where I want to dab, decide where I want to pull. I'm gonna fold it over to make like a straighter edge. I think we're starting to get pretty good contrast on the top. Then I have to decide what I kind of want to do at the bottom. Probably like a lighter dark blue, a lighter blue than this dark blue, but darker than this one to like create that kind of like fuzzy feeling. Hello, Nicole. I'm trying something new. Nicole just started taking watercolor classes as well. It's like we can learn watercolor together. I'm honestly just experimenting for the Northern Lights. I want to get some more greens in here to make it look like a little bit more alive. As long as Stephanie is liking it, that's the only thing that matters, to be honest, right now. Especially when trying something new, the artist is just not gonna like anything that they put out, to be honest. I'm trying. It's kind of coming together over here. I think it also doesn't help that I don't have white right now. Really need to like block in the like contrast up here. But like have the blues. There we go. Like a violet. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Yeah, it's kind of like this swoopa doopa. I think it might also be the reference I'm looking at. I might have chosen a really hard one. I keep using the wrong brush. Ugh. I've been casually throwing in glitters and like expired makeup too. I feel like it's gonna really come together once I do the black trees down there. Oh my gosh, hello Zanavo. Zanvo? The Zanvo. What brushes do I use? I use Winsor and Newton. Because Marcus got them for me. Use Series 7. You can tell I've been using, yeah. He tried to spoil me but didn't know how, and so he got everything. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm only gonna use, like, the ones that make sense for my style. Poor Marcus tries so hard. I'm being very heavy with the pigment here because I'm trying to make it look like the darkness of the sky so that the light paints that I painted earlier are always starting from the lights. Yeah. I also use Winsor & Newton, the paint, the cakes, so that it makes this pop. It's much harder to go lighter once you put in, whatchamacallit? I'm like focusing here. I'm like, what am I trying to say? It's harder to like go back. So I want these to be green, but I've already overlaid the blue. So I know that this really pretty gold, because sometimes there's like goldens in the auroras as well. So that'll just make it the green that I'm looking for. This bottom part really do be just like a mush pile. I don't know how to... It like is actually meant to be like that, which is interesting to me. Same thing over here. I think like adding a few of the whites. It's like a really tricky blend. Okay, I think it's kind of coming together. Some of the fun of the watercolor is letting it mix on the paper. Field set with 14 colors. That's more what I would like. So you see these like gigantic things. I don't need all of this green. I know how to mix those shades of green if I really, really wanted it. You really just need like really 7 to 14. Marcus went ham, and I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to finish using all of these. That's the way to go, because it's not as intimidating to have to open like 5 things at once, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, see, this is coming together much better than it was originally going, and I was really worried for a bit. All right, we're gonna let this dry. Oh my gosh, it really was a process. Okay, I'm gonna... I don't know. No, we're gonna stick to watercolor. Do I dare keep poking this with, like, glitters? Alright, Stephanie's happy, I'm happy, to be honest. I want to like push from the middle, from where it's wet, to help it have kind of that like glow effect. While it's wet, you can still pick up some pigment. We're gonna put trees on the bottom, and then I'm gonna take white and then flick it on. It literally did. It literally does take like that much. Our new friend, the Zanvo, welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining us. For joining us on the art stream, you get some badges, Shenanjigang badges. If you don't know what those are, they help you get one step closer to having your own art requests here on YouTube. These are not actually like sent out in the mail or anything. These are mostly just, I'm just getting glitter all over myself. Marcus is not gonna want to sleep with me tonight. Yeah. I think this one's gonna be best taken at like an angle. In fact, this edible glitter, the way I'm flicking it on, could be the stars in the sky, to be honest. That's cute. I think I'm done with the glitter. I should put it away. Trees, yeah. I'm just waiting for it to dry, so that the black doesn't mesh into the aurora. But please do let me know if what animal team you like, because they're both taken in individual. Zonvo. The Zonvo. The team with the most badges at the end of the month, as long as you have over 15 individually, you will be asked to add to the art queue, and those are what I decide to make on my art streams. So especially handy when I have a artist block. Yep, it's time to watch paint dry. You had that moment when you took your watercolor class, right? Where you were just like, well, okay. Because I don't want it to like mix together, it's just like, yep. We're watching paint dry right now. Wow, this is so scary. I don't like this washi tape. It keeps peeling up. Do you see how it's peeling up and I keep pushing it back down? Not good for my anxiety. Not good at all. We're gonna continue to just rub down the sides and hope for the best at this point. Oh yeah, our instructor's saying how often she does one part and then goes on a walk. Yeah, literally. People are like, how do you do this? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, quite literally, like, oh my gosh, Stephanie, I'm so sorry. I think it's like inevitable for this peel to just like be awful. I decided to try like 5 new things at once, and it's like not working out. I'm so sorry. I think it's gonna have a really pretty like bleed underneath the tape, but I'd be really surprised if it ended up like a clean peel, because it's just, you can tell I'm pushing down here and it's like pushing the water out. But this is not very effective washi tape. Very upsetty spaghettis. Thank goodness you're so forgiving. For Maze, I'm not going to use this washi tape. It was very cute because it's coffee themed, but like, ugh. We have the ittiest, bittiest, teeniest detail brush for the trees. La, 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 la. Okay. Is this dry? It's dry. Woohoo. I'm gonna come in with black, especially around this time of the night. A lot of things are silhouettes, right? You're obsessed with all the blues? Oh great, I'm gonna cover them. I'm just kidding. JK, JK. trying to decipher like where the tallest tree is gonna be, sort of thing. I think the tallest tree would be really nice over here. But actually, and I know I said I was gonna put the glitter away, but I kind of want it to like have an aura. Look how much glitter is on my finger. Your instructor would hate me. I'm breaking so many watercolor rules right now. You're not supposed to touch your watercolor paper with your bare fingers. And I'm like, YOLO, I'm just gonna rub it right in. Yeah, okay. Getting the basic shapes in. She did that twice. Oh, she reminded you of me? Oh, that's flattering. Oh god, okay. I'm gonna be very light-handed. Just tapping really lightly on the sides of these triangles, bringing them up slowly to block in the silhouette of trees. This one's probably gonna touch this base entirely, to be honest. There you go, yeah, because it's like the tree in the background and there's overlap. There you go. I think the glitter messed it up. It's okay, we'll just go heavy pigment. What were some of her isms that reminded you of me? I'm gonna use some of the glitter to actually paint onto like the front part of some of these silhouettes to give the tree some life. Hello? Chance, thanks for subscribing. What's our follower count at, everybody? My goal on YouTube is just to get to 100 so I can get my personalized YouTube URL without it being like a series of numbers for right now. And then, of course, we'll have incremental goals from there, but that's really exciting. Thank you for following, Chance. Wow, yeah, that looks way more like an Aurora Borealis just because I added some trees. Let's add some really tiny ones in the background as well. Oh. Oh, you like the trees? Good. I'm glad people like it. Not bad for my first time. Now they say white, or adding white in is it's kind of useless. You kind of just add white to mix to make it like a more creamy palette sort of thing. But I'm gonna try to do this with the start. I need like a, oh yeah, there you go. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and recover the black of the trees though, because that's not supposed to be speckled. But not the edges, that's where it gets a lot of its life. I'm gonna highlight a little bit of the Borealis. And then I'm gonna scrub it in. And not scrub like back and forth, but I mean like lightly dab it with the blue that I used previously to kind of help it blend. You don't want to ruin the grade of your paper. I want to be really gentle with it. There you go. I think that's an Aurora Borealis. That was my first attempt at one ever, so that was really fun. Thanks, Stephanie. I think it could stand for a little bit more stars. I'm gonna stop touching it now. I'm gonna properly care for these brushes before they bristle out. Time to once again wait for paint to dry. Now if I can look at May's. May said, well, May wants a butterfly for her profile picture. Purple butterfly in a circle. Okay, but it's also watercolor. Watercolor purple butterfly. Yeah, you know, this was pleasant. I'm glad it turned out the way it did. This part here is kind of bothering me. Oh, this whole tree got eaten. But you know what? That's okay. Like, keep trying to like fix this top part. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for being so active in the community, Stephanie. Okay, I'm closing these out just so... Well, actually... Yeah, these are the exact palettes I need again. The black, white, and the purples. Because May wanted a purple butterfly. Okay, let's try and peel it. Oh, that's surprising. Maybe I will use it again. Could be better. Oh yeah, it could definitely be better. I did overshoot where to put the washi tape on purpose though. So I can just color in or like scooch the pigment while it's still like semi-wet to the borders. You can see where the graphite is. Oh no. Yeah, this washi tape ain't it. That's kind of an interesting effect though. Dang, sorry Stephanie. I'll never use this washi tape ever again. It like also rips other paper. I'm glad that this is like watercolor paper. That's kind of neat. Well, first let me pull the black. You know what I mean? Like down. I kind of like that effect. I just don't know. Since it's already rough, I'm trying to like make it look rough all the way around, but like also pull it to like the edge of the actual 3x3. Aw, thanks. Yeah, so right now I'm just kind of like trying to give it, since it was rough here, not to like overdo it, but to kind of not make the other side so clean cut and to kind of scooch over the pigment. That way it feels a little bit more natural. I think I'll go ahead and like pull it this direction too. Just kind of like purposefully add the gradient in there. See if I add some white to the trees, if that will make me happier with it. Like to the outside, like around here, to kind of like sharpen the contrast. This is supposed to be could totally be seen as part of the Borealis as well. It gives it kind of a soft focus in the front. It is definitely a very shiny piece. Let me see if I can show it to you all a little bit better. Because I want to like hold it up here, but then it's blurry. So let me... There we... Nope, too far. So this is it. Lots of white speckles, lots of glitter speckles. Let's put the gray behind it. Okay. Oh. Ta-da. I think it looks best from like this angle. It kind of bothers me that it did that and I had to like kind of even out the splotch on the other side, but otherwise I think it turned out pretty good for my first time trying a borealis effect. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's that. Let's go ahead and clean the brushes and then we'll do a butterfly. May, did you know what color background you wanted for your butterfly? Because you didn't specify a background, you just wanted it to be your profile picture, right? I thought I was gonna take out these. Oh, the frisking I might actually use for the butterfly for sure. Happy little clouds. Yeah. Exactly. This is my napkin after the fact. Got a little two splotch doos. Okay. We'll set that aside. It'll come back later. Alrighty then. We have about an hour left, and I think that's definitely enough time. All right, I'm gonna cut out. Oh no, May wanted a watercolor circle. I need to find my circle. BRB. I'll put this thing back in here so you can all stare at it. Okay, I might as well make a template as well. This is the last one that we did. This was for Winter's D&D character. So I'm just gonna go ahead and trace it very gently. As far as I can to the edge to save paper. May wanted it for her profile picture. All right. Now we have a circle. Círculo. Roll call for May. May might still be at church. I'm looking at a whole different bunch of butterflies. Trying to see which one she would like. Hang on, I think I need to put on my glasses. My left eye is like really blurry right now. Oh, it's blurry. It's still blurry. It's like smudged. Where? They're so smudgy and I can't unsmudge them. They're so smudgy that when I put them on, I have like worse vision. It might just have been the angle that I was trying to look at the references. It just like really hurt my eye. Oh, okay. I want to try smoothing out the edge a little bit. Okay. We have the head. The the thorax, abdomen. I don't really like the curly Q antennas. I feel like it's a little too much. What if I make this smaller so that the wings can be a little bit more grand? It's still not like as big as I'd like it to be. Yeah, no, I think this one's okay. I think the bottoms could be smaller. This whole thing could be smaller. Because I want it to look, in comparison. There you go. And then if this shrinks a little bit, the top wings look a little bit more impressive. I could also, I wonder if I could make it like pop out. Like if I could do this and then like fold it in half. And then kind of do like a nice like 3D kind of effect. I think that would be neat. Hold on. We're just doing all sorts of experiments today. It's been a while since we've done art, so I'm feeling in a little bit more of a creative mood. I think that'd be neat. Let me see. It looks like little fish feeties on the bottom. I don't know. I think I'm getting a little too creative with this one. It's literally just a butterfly. I need to like chill. It's like, do I want a small abdomen? I think I want a smaller abdomen, but like... I want to find a shape I like and be able to replicate it like perfectly on the other side. There we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna bust out the light table. Okay. I'm gonna slip it underneath so I can get that half, because I really just need half. I don't need the whole thing. There you go. That way it's gonna be even, and I can make it a stencil. Ugh. It's because I'm a perfectionist. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for all the noise. Can you just get inside of the thing? What is the matter with you? Get under the pocket in the table. Why am I struggling with this so much? Like, what? There it is. Oh my god. Okay. No more bad sounds. I'm so sorry about that. This is a sound of paper being cut. Nice. Okay. So now I'm gonna get some more watercolor paper, which I have right here. And that is honestly the perfect size. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to do the body, the head of the body, the thorax. Oh shoot, okay. Flip it on the other side. And I think those are the proportions I actually like. Then I can add in the detail. These are the veins of the butterfly. So actually what we learned is that they aren't like flat. They actually fill up with air. They're like tubes. When I do on one side, I have to match on the other side. And May wanted it to be a circle. That's what I thought. It's gonna be too big. Let's try the size for Sam's. Sam's is too small too. It's these outer wings. Yeah, this was what I did for Sam on one stream. Can't do butterflies too big. Is it possible? I think it's possible. Everything's possible. Just a matter of like how I want to go about it. Probably overthinking this too much. Four and a half, which would mean 2 1/4. So measuring 2 1/4 on either side. This is the true middle. Would still kind of like go outside of the thing a little bit. Oop. Oh, look, that overlap. Oh no. I'm just forcing it to be in bigger scale than it should be. I need to really like trim off as much as it pains me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's more like it. Using my rubber eraser for big mistakes. There we go. Alrighty. I'm actually not gonna trim this until it's just time to like take it out. Alright. It looks a little rough around the edges, but I actually think it'll be better once it's colored in and stuff. So for this one, I'm actually not, well, I guess I could erase very lightly just for a guideline, because I'm actually gonna ink after I do the painting, which is how other people do it sometimes. I typically do it the other way around, but I think with the texture of a butterfly wing, my brush ink will actually do really well. And it'll be easier to clean up the schmutz, the like lines when I go over it. Okay, so let's grab that same palette that we were using for this one. And we got the nice purples here. And we're just gonna have fun with it. We're gonna just block out the colors. Start light. Here, let's come down a bit. Sorry, like rotated. Here you go. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking of doing like a nice wash gradient. Hi, Sam. It's so good to hear from you. What's the status today? Not looking for a yes or no. I'm looking for if you're feeling better or worse, or... I'm glad to be able to see you, though. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. That's welcome news. Don't mind me, I'm just building up a butterfly. Right now I pre-wet the area, now I'm just kind of like tapping in where I want it to go. Hopefully this stream will help be relaxing to you. Very relaxing. That's good. For this one, I might actually want to do the salt trick. I haven't done that for a long time. Let's get some salt while it's wet. So it's still wet, right? So I'm just gonna take some salt and like slap it on there. The salt's gonna pull the pigments in. Oh, I'm going like unhinged today. Salts, glitters galore. Goodness. And so the salt crystals literally just pull in the pigments and creates a interesting pattern. I usually use this with like crafts with children, but sometimes it has a place depending on how you use it. Like here we want kind of a diffused pattern look for the butterfly wings. So I'm literally putting salt on top. I know. I don't remember the last time I even did this one. Yeah, I have zero recollection of the last time I've ever really done the Salt Bay trick. Putting glitter on it now. It's like an art craft. Instead of illustration, I'm just gone full preschool craft right now. I have to say it doesn't feel like my proudest moment, but you know what? We're just gonna make do. They wanted sparkly, shiny things today, so yeah, it's a butterfly. Literally all of the sparkles. There we go. That's the kind of gradient I'm looking for. I don't want it to be this thick, so I'm gonna have to use another brush. No, not that one either. This one. This one. Hi, Chris. Can never have too many sparkles. I mean, maybe. Quiet day today, I feel, personally. Want to bring in a little bit more magenta in like this area, very lightly. I said never too many sparkles. Well, Nolly, what if I told you I'm gonna add makeup now? Would you say it's too many sparkles? I literally have like an expired makeup thing I'm just gonna add in. Like, I'm not gonna use this on my face anymore, but I like the colors, so I might as well use it on YouTube art. For when we get requests like this where people are like, just ham it up, just make it sparkly shine, you know? Yeah, I agree. I agree. It'd be better if I like let it bind or something. And now the magical, mystical way of waiting for paint to dry. Woohoo! Because if we put the black lines on it now, it's gonna be a mess. Oh, would you like to see the first one? This was the first piece we did. Very glittery as well. Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis. It was my first time just straight painting it. Yeah, thanks. I think it's interesting for our first time. And then we have this gigantic butterfly. You know? Okay. Yes, I have seen that one. That's why I was saying, like, to do it properly, it would be better with a binder. Oh, thanks, Stephanie. I actually want to thicken this side. Okay. I'm doing it semi-wet because I want it to kind of like pull in with a natural grain. And there's still a little bit of salts from it. I just want to like outline the outside. And then let the cohesiveness of the paint kind of like take over. It's like intentionally doing wet on wet. And I'm gonna give it a little bit of personality on the bottom. A little bit on the tops. This is May's request. Head, thorax, abdomen. Notice the seepage. That's why you usually wait for it to dry, but in this case of the butterfly, I think it'll lean to the textures. This is number 2 on the leaderboard. We did Stephanie's Northern Lights as number 1. You're not very good with watercolors. There's always a first time for everything, you know? A lot of it's patience. Otherwise, you see a lot of this black coming into the purple that I did intentionally. Would you imagine if that was not intentional? Nightmare. Nightmare fuel. Lepidotrophonia. I think I'm alright. The stream this morning was alright. I made a good serving of wheat pasta with arugula and hot dogs with some cashew tomato pesto, which sounds interesting, but it was actually quite delicious. Is that the fear of butterflies? It's literally the fear of butterflies. Oh my gosh, Nolly. I'm so sorry. Just noticed the lighting was a little bit off. I'm so sorry. You can look away if it freaks you out. Okay, now it's dry. Now I can go in with some more black. Hey, May May. I'll refrain from the butterfly effects. It's when they're flying around you, I see. Got the Elvis leg? Oh my gosh. Like a all shook up. Oh, you got stuck in the curtain once with the butterfly, and that was it? And from that day on, Nolly had this fear of butterflies. To be fair, moths are a little scary for sure. Making it a little fuzzy. Sam. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to give you the shivers. Huntsman spiders are so scary, like no joke though. The huntsman spiders are quite literally bigger than me. They're ginormous. Like, no thank you. I'm not quite sure what to do for the background of this one. They're not dangerous to people? I beg to differ, it's bad for my mental health. Oh, did you look up what they look like? Because I personally am not a fan. The wings are what gross you out, really? To be touched or to look at? Hey, Chilled Soda. Y'all, this is the account that Chilled Soda actually streams from the most. So if you want to drop Chilled Soda Gaming a follow on that page that he's actively speaking on, that'd be super duper awesome. Yeah, I'm just making some touches. I don't even know if it's finishing touches. It just didn't feel very complete, so I'm just touching it until I feel like it's done. Now, I was told purples, but I mean, could add a little bit more visual interest in like these areas right here. Chilta is always dropping by our Facebook gaming channel. Just to bring a little bit of vibrancy to this piece. Let's bring back some more of the purple, like purple bits. Sort out the kittens? Oh, okay. Oh boy. Edible glitter. While it's wet. Edible glitter, everything. Very sparkle. And some salt. We'll just let the salt do its thing. I literally have not used salt in an artwork in so long. I feel like... Hey May, yeah, you did catch the end. I wasn't sure what to do for the background though. Let's get down a little closer so you can see it. It's very texturized. Let's readjust the light source so it's not like... Yeah. What do you want to do with the background? Did you want me to cut it out maybe? And then we could put it like on a natural surface or something? Like on one of my plants or something. And then you can make that the background. I don't know. Maybe not cut it out because of the antennas. Do you want me to paint around it? Do you want to just keep it white? Oh no, May, what do you want? What do you want from me? Do you want a background color or do you like it against the white? Where? I'm not sure. Against the white looks awesome. Do you want me to cut it out maybe like sticker format? I can't cut it out directly too because the antennas will get messed up. Then it's still against white, but if you just want it like white on white, that's fine too. See, the thing is, it's just so big. It's a very large piece. It's like the size of my hand. So for it to be a profile picture, the circle around it needs to be... So I'm gonna cut it out like a sticker. I'm quietly cutting off camera, sorry. I want to make sure I cut this properly. And then we can play around with what it's put over. So now we have this. And we have this. Just to give you idea of scaling, this butterfly is ginormous. So for example, I usually put it up against the gray. This is what we ended up doing today. Yeah, it's huge. It's a very big piece. I'm trying to think. Your pink purples probably would go well against one of my plants. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, I got glitter all over my phone. It was a very interesting day. Very experimental with the Northern Lights. And it's been a long time since I did salt watercolor. Here, May, let's try something for size before we end. I'm gonna take a picture of my butterfly that I drew you against. No. I'm literally placing it against some leaves. Let me maybe put tape behind it. Let me see if that works okay for your profile picture. This terrible washi tape that doesn't stick for too much so it doesn't hurt the plant. Scotch tape, thank you. Oh, double-sided. Okay. No. It's so heavy. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was trying to like not have the artwork blocked at all, but it doesn't quite work if... Okay. I'm gonna show you my phone on here. This is the photo I took. I'm gonna try taking another one. That one's blurry. Yeah, it's cute, right? Just so you can see what I was up to off screen. Let's see. I'm gonna set it to my profile picture temporarily on Discord just to see if the butterfly fits in the frame, because that's what you were trying to use it for. You might like want to crop it in a particular way, but otherwise I think it works. May, do you want to look at my profile picture right now and see if you're happy with that? I could take another photo if you're not happy with how that looks. Hold on, I'm gonna do it again and then you let me know which one you like better. So there was that first one. I'm gonna do it one more time. And then there's also that one. Here, I'll just send you both. So I took... It's not updating. Hold on. Oh yeah, it updated now. So yeah, on your messages, there's one with like my blackboard in the background. So it makes the wing pop out. Okay, the first one? Sure. Here's the first one, and then here's the second one. When it's a profile picture, all they can see is that the background behind the wing is black. I guess it's a matter of like, do you want the wing to be white on white, or do you want it to be... Yeah. And then just have fun cropping it. You might have to like try a couple times for it to be just right, okay? Oh shoot, do I have the thing to change it back to how it was? I'm gonna be a butterfly forever. No, I'm just kidding. JK. Yeah, and then Stephanie, I'll send you one as well. Let me know if you're okay with the picture that I sent you. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it from like this angle. Okay. Oh, that is very, very glittery. Hold on, I gotta take another photo. Okay. Sending it to you. I'm doing it private message, like I did with the other ones. I'm looking for you right now. Stephanie. Right now, I have a butterfly as a profile picture because I was testing it out for May. So it's not in my Discord. I private messaged it to you. Bringing May's butterfly back. You love it? Okay, great. Yeah. I think that was an art stream. You're very welcome. May, hopefully you actually really like yours as well. Here's hoping. You went from a flower to a butterfly, May. That's really funny. When your favorite artist makes you. Yeah, you can tag my Facebook page. Or my link tree. My link tree is in the pinned comment here. You think it's perfect? Great. Great. Good. Okay, fam bams. Let me take a photo of both of these together. And then we'll find someone to raid. Let me go to just chatting. Because I'm taking a photo and it kind of looks weird with nothing being like the main attraction, you know? Would you all mind coming with me to a raid on Twitch? The butterfly represents you more. I don't disagree with that. I think if you feel connected to it, then it should be just fine. So there's this artist on Twitch that I really like lurking on, and she's super cute and funny. And she's a PNG tuber as well, just like me, but she's really more involved with her setup right now, and she's a Twitch partner. I think we rated her once before from YouTube, but I'd like to do it again properly. My God, what is with this? I just want to get a picture. Why can't I get a proper picture? Why is this so hard? All right, well, we got 2 requests off of the leaderboard. And so next week, if things all go according to plan, let's see who's number 3 on the list. So number 3 on the list should be Stephanie, your other requests from November. The Harry Potter one. You with Harry from the movies. Okay, back here this goes. Excellent. Yes, good. Oh, my art station is such a mess. This butterfly is huge. Okay. Is anyone watching with me that would want to come with a raid, or we can just end stream here? She's pretty big, so I'd like to have at least a couple friends be able to come on by. Who here has a Twitch? Sure. Raid where? Zelda CW. I was actually lurking on her stream. Her bunny rabbit is inside a top ramen cup. But let's get the raid messages. So let me go ahead and grab that for you. Copy paste station. So you can either say Shenanigans raid or the Shenanigang is here. Hello, Winter. We're about to go check out a... yeah, actually, I'm about to just do a raid into a Twitch partner. So if you'd like to come and check out her really cute stuff. Oh, shoot, Anka's already in there. I'm a subscriber to her. Okay. Thanks, Winter. So we're gonna go to... Oh, Anka, you were too early. I didn't... Yeah, you didn't wait for everybody. Oh, God. I think that's correct. That's her. Okay, yeah. Everybody go there and drop that, please. How many more friends can we go in here? It's super awkward. Nah. Oh my god. If someone could go in and jump by and say hi, that'd be great. Coming! Oh my god, help! Don't You grab the coffee pauses and jump in there. Like Anka, it's okay. It's just funny. Dorky's in there. Oh my gosh. We got Anka, myself, Dorky. Who else? May's coming. Okay. Anyways. Yeah. So next time you'll see me, I'll actually be on Twitch as well. So, yeah, I need to set up. Marcus will be doing Played Up tomorrow night, and tomorrow I'll be doing Super Auto Pets. So more animals, more nature, if you will. All right. Okay. Peace out. Love you. Bye.